Okay, team. I've just had someone ask. It's. I'm doing it on my computer, which I haven't done before. So, and hopefully I will be able to see the comments if there are any that come through. I've just comment here. I've just opened the live in our group. So awesome to be connecting with you tonight. I have had a few questions that have come through about joining the tribe, the Wicked Healthy Tribe membership. So I thought it was easier just to jump on here and just answer them, because they may be questions that you've got as well. So awesome. Welcome to those of you who already joined. It's fantastic. And just remember that if you join before midnight tonight, then you get that extra bonus one-on-one 45-minute coaching session with me. And so actually that was one of the questions. If we join tonight before midnight, do we have to use the one-on-one coaching session straight away, or can we wait until we've been in the tribe for a wee while and use it down the track? And absolutely, you can use it now to kickstart it, to create a plan, or you can wait. It's just going to be used within 3 months. And so if you join before tonight at midnight, then you'll get that one-on-one, and I will just send you a link to book your one-on-one. Okay, so these are just the questions that I've had. With the annual special of 197, what happens after a year when that has expired? Do we go on to a new rate? You're fixed in at the 197. So as long as you are a member in the tribe, you'll be on that 197. If you leave and then you want to come back, then you've got to go on to the rate that is that at the time. Okay. I've answered that one question. Oh yeah, what is Fast Like a Girl certification training? I will just see. Hopefully, I just want to see if it's, because I've never done it on my computer before, and I just want to see that it is just while I am chatting here. Oh yep, there it is. Cool. And now I can actually see your comments here. Right, so what is Fast Like a Girl certification? And it's a really good question, because I have been in the Dr. Mindy world for so long that I just feel like everybody knows what Fast Like a Girl is, but it absolutely is not. So Fast Like a Girl is a book that she put out, and she took it like I want to say thousands of, may even be millions of people have purchased the book. So her mission is to get the world fasting, right? Because she knows how empowering it is and how beneficial it is to your health. She can't do that on her own. So she created a certified course where those that are passionate about it can become trained Fast Like a Girl coaches. And so that's what I'm doing. She has put a course together, and it just teaches everything at a deeper level. And it's like, I've only done like 2 modules, and I love the way she teaches. Like, I've done hours and hours of listening on YouTube, and she just keeps it at a really simple level, which means it's so much easier for me to teach it as well. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing, I've already I've already created the tribe around the work that she does, because I think it's phenomenal, and I wanted to spread the message because the results that you can get are phenomenal. Because some of the girls, and like not only myself, but the girls in the tribe are getting phenomenal results. And so by becoming a certified coach, it just means that I can go at an even deeper level, and I can bring you even more value into the tribe. So that's why my prices are definitely going to be going up, because I'm going to be, learning at that much deeper level. and sharing that with you. So you guys are going to get it for all firsthand. And, you know, I'm just are we doing videos, but the content in the tribe is going to change as well. So that's what that means. Okay. So what's the time requirement I need to invest as a tribe member? It's a totally self-paced. This is a lifestyle change. This is a lifestyle choice, right? This is a lifestyle. It's not, as I said, I think on one of the videos, it's not something that we do for 6 months and then we revert back. I mean, obviously you're going to give it a go. If it doesn't work for you, then fasting works for everyone. It's just whether you find the rhythm that works for you, right? And so I was trying to think what the question was. So it's like the content is there. It's all pre-recorded, and so you can take it in your own time. As a tribe, with the new members that are coming in, we're going to start off and do in March, we're going to do a 2-week pre-reset, and that is eliminating the inflammatory foods out of our diet, which are really, really simple, and that alone is a game changer. Like, I haven't even talked about that in the 3-day challenge. And then we're going to go into a 30-day reset where we're going to actually have a plan to follow. Okay, so that, if you want to take part in that, you can. If you want to, you know, just take it at a slower pace, you can. You can just absorb the content as it works for you. Yeah. So, like, the modules that I've recorded are about an hour each, and there's 5 of them, and you can just break them down. So as you can see, we do have a Facebook group. That's another one of the questions. If you're not on Facebook, is it still going to work for me? Look, if you want to be part of the community and you want that camaraderie, that networking, that motivation, then that is on Facebook. So it is an important part. But if you just want the content, that's not on Facebook. That's on a separate app called Kajabi. It all comes on an app on your phone. So if you're at the gym or going for a walk, you can tune in and listen. And then, like, I do little videos which get uploaded into the membership site too. So there's constant inspiration that you can tap into. Okay. I'm in my 70s. Is the tribe right for me? Really good question. I've actually got a couple of members who are in their 70s. And look, the tribe works for anyone in whatever age they are. It depends. I'm going to say, for anyone at any age, the tribe is right for you if you are ready to take action. I think I said it in the 3-day challenge, that if you're not ready to make change, then don't come in, because you are not going to absorb you're not going to listen to the information, you're not going to implement any of the changes, then it's not going to work for you, and it won't make you feel very good. It won't make me feel very good, because it'll make me feel like my program's not working. Those that are ready to make change, they take the action, they implement it, they get the results. Okay, so it doesn't matter what age you are. It is whether you are ready and wanting to take action and implement some changes. And by being here tonight, by being on the 3-day challenge, by listening to the recordings, that tells me that you're wanting to make change. You know, you might be totally fed up with where you're at on your menopausal journey, and you need to do something different, because what worked in our 20s and 30s no longer works in our 40s, 50s, and 60s. Okay, so we need to change things up. And the biggest thing that you can do is look at your insulin. If you can get your insulin down, that is going to make a huge amount of difference in everything that you do, and that's what we focus on a lot in the tribe. Okay, I see that there are recipes in the tribe. Are they specific to fasting or hormones? So, really good question. I've got a breaking your fast section, and those of you who are on the VIP, you got those 6 recipes. There's about, there's probably about 15 to 20 breaking your fast recipes. I have got over 500 plus recipes in the tribe, because that's actually how it started. The tribe is just growing with my progression of where I'm at in life. And I am so passionate about food. That has never, ever, ever changed, and it never will change. I just want you to eat nutritiously and learn how to eat a balanced meal, and what combinations of food to put together, and it's all about that insulin control, keeping blood sugar levels down. And so there are a huge amount of recipes in the tribe. I haven't got a specific area. I've got a fermented food section, but I haven't got a specific for I've got a low carb section, but it's not specific for fasting, if that makes sense. But the recipes are all low carb, or not all low carb, but they're all nutritionally balanced. So essentially they are for fasting, but they're not just in a fasting category, if that makes sense. I hope that does make sense. I've answered that question. If I sign up monthly, will I still get the free bonuses? The free bonuses are only available for the annual, because the annual is such a good deal. It's normally $267, so it's down to $197, and as I say, those prices are going to go up. So it works out at less than a cup of coffee a week. Yeah. So that is like, if I can save you how to reduce your coffee intake so that you're buying one less coffee a week, then that's going to be, that will pay for it. I've never fasted before. Is this program right for me? So obviously, if you've been on the challenge, then that will have given you a massive insight into but maybe you haven't actually dabbled a little bit. This, I take it from the beginning for people who haven't fasted before. So that is what it's about. Absolutely, it's for you if you've fasted before, but also if you've dabbled a little bit and it hasn't quite worked for you, then it is, because as you would have noticed from the challenge, there is strategy to it. It's not just about going for your 16-8 every day and you'll get results at the beginning, but then they'll plateau. And also, if you've done one meal a day, you might have seen things about OMAD. That's again when people get great results, but then they plateau. It's because they're not doing it to their hormones, and they're not doing it to their cycle, and they're not varying their fasts. Okay, so that's where it is really different, and being part of a community makes it so much easier. Okay, what's inside the tribe over and above from what you've shared on the challenge? Okay, so all the modules are laid out in a strategic setting. Okay, so it starts with the one module, change when you eat. Then it goes on to the next module, change what you eat. But you don't go on to the change what you eat until you've done change when you eat, right? And then it looks at gut health, resetting your gut. And so that's really, really important. But we need to change when you eat first, because that's when you're going to get start seeing results. The amazing thing with fasting is, and Dr. Mindy talks about this a lot, is that with fasting, and you would have seen it, like, have you seen the comments of women just from 3 days commenting that they have had results even from like the 3 days? You get momentum really, really quickly, which then gives you the motivation to keep going. Whereas with a diet, when you're on restriction, it takes you ages to get momentum, and then you lose motivation really, really fast. That's why fasting is so effective, because it's very easy to stay at it and get those results quickly. Okay, so each module builds onto the next. After the gut health, we go on to detoxifying your body, yourself, and your lifestyle. And I also talk about exercise. And then the final module is about slowing down. And we talked a bit about that in the nurture phase, but we just need to slow down, because as mums, we just keep going and going. And I am a sucker for that. So that's something that I totally need to be working on. Okay, so, and then we go into more detail about inflammatory foods. I mean, somebody asked me today if fasting is good for inflammation and arthritis. And if you're taking the inflammatory food out of the equation, then the body is going to heal, right? And then as you've learned at those different lengths of fasting, there's different cellular results that you get. So we in the tribe, we do smaller group fasts. So I put a call out, anyone want to join us, and we do about 2 a month. And I set them up as events, and if you want to join into a smaller group fast, then I put everyone into a Facebook Messenger group, and there might be, I don't know, 6, 7, 10 people. And so then we all start at the same time. We're going through a longer fast together. We're supporting each other. We're cheering each other on. And actually I just had one, we were doing a longer fast, and one girl's just done a 24-hour. The longest she's ever done is 19. She said there's no way I would have been able to do this without this smaller group. And everyone's yahooing her and celebrating her. And she's like, this is wicked. And someone said to her, did you feel like you had clarity, like clearer thinking? She's like, actually, now that you say that, oh my God, I would never be able to nail a project in the afternoon, but I actually nailed it. She was like, I hadn't even thought of that. So there's all of that smaller that you just don't get when you're trying to do this on your own. You can try and do it on your own, but I can promise you that your progress is going to be so much stronger and faster and more effective if you come and join us in the tribe. We also do moon cycling. So for those of us who are in perimenopause or post-menopause, the next new moon starts on the 28th. So that's when our moon cycle will be starting. And I give you a schedule of what to follow. So on day 1 to day 5, this is what you're doing. And then day 5 to 10, it's all laid out. So you actually don't need to work out what you're doing. You're following a schedule. And that's the other thing. Everything that I've talked about over the 3 days, it's all mapped out. So you've got worksheets with every module. You've got worksheets. You've got action plans. You've got, you can download all the slides from the worksheets. So you've got all of the content there to absorb rather than having to write it down and remember it and what did I say in those sessions. Okay. I can look at my my laptop and I see my arms going. Well, we have guest speakers each month. So coming up next month, we've actually got a fellow tribe member, and she's talking about create the wheel of joy, and we're going to dive deeper into the different areas of life, choosing 3 that we want to focus on, and then she's going to help us break it down on how you can really just focus rather than focus on those specific areas that you want to see change, and then how to make that change happen in just 5 minutes a day. So that's our guest speaker in March, and then April we've got a lady coming in and she's talking about affirmations and gratitude and mindset stuff. So it's all based around either what you've asked for or what I know is valuable for you to learn. Okay. And then obviously you have access to me. So, but it's not that, it's just not, it's not only access to me. There is so much value and there is so much wisdom in the tribe that if you ask a question, somebody answers it, even if it's not me. And it doesn't always have to be me. I love that it is other people as well. And it's the learning that then you get from someone else asking a question, because you might have thought of it, didn't ask it, or I hadn't even thought of that, but then you get that wisdom. So I just want to see if there are any other questions. I can't see any questions that have been posted here, but if you have got questions, let me know. But I hope that helps. So as I say, if you join tonight before midnight, you'll get that one-on-one 45-minute coaching session with me. And that is just going to give you a wicked a really great kick start for us to just jump onto a Zoom, We can talk about, what your goals are, and then break that down into where you can get started. If you're already a little bit experienced with fasters, we can create a plan about what that looks like moving forward, getting any questions answered that you've got around fasting that may have popped up for the next over the challenge. So I'll post it in the comments box below, but if you want to jump on as into the tribe, then head to wickedwellbeing.com/membership. As I say, I'll post it in the group. And then if not the doors closed, because the doors are always open, but the fixed price of $197, that expires next Tuesday midnight, and the other bonuses that come with that expire on midnight next Tuesday as well. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, and we will look forward to welcoming you into the tribe if you feel like it's right for me. And if I haven't answered some of your questions, then reach out to me, and happy to chat. Okay, see you later. Bye.